What's up, everybody? This is JJ, YouTube channel How to Fix My. I'm gonna do a quick video this morning. It's on a Freightliner Cascadia. A lot of people have trouble with them. What you'll do is you'll shut it off after driving it, or after it's set, you go to crank it and it'll just spin and spin and spin, and it'll finally crank. Well, if you hand prime it and it doesn't make any difference, I can tell you what the problem is for 100%. I've had it happen to me about 5 times in the last few months on different Cascadias that I've worked on. What it is it's the actual crank sensor, and I'm going to show you where it is. What happens is the plug where it goes in, the wire is real brittle. It gets oil on it or whatever, and you got to take and repair that wire. It's not a hard fix. Just take it and what I've done is actually cut them and heat shrink and butt connect them. The wire, the outside of it will get real soft from the oil, but what it does is it'll actually crank eventually the longer you spin it, because the computer goes into default mode and then it goes ahead and starts. But if you'll take right down here on the bell housing, I'm going to show you. Right there. See that sensor right there? I'm going to zoom in for you. That is your crank sensor. Right there with that wire. Two wires coming off of it right there. You unplug it. Take that right there, and I guarantee you the wires will be broke right inside where it plugs in. That's how you fix the no start. It's only if it's spinning when you cut it off and it don't want to crank right back up. Now, there is another option that it could be. This is only if you have to hand prime it. If you hand prime it and it still doesn't want to start, it's going to be the crank sensor 100%, guarantee it. But if you shut it off and maybe 10 minutes later it spins and spins and spins, and you come up here to this hand primer, you take this hand primer and you pump it. Go like this right here, pump, 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 pump. If there's no resistance and you just feel air like that right there, like I'm doing right now, it's nothing to it. Pump it till you feel the resistance. Then you're going to tighten your primer back up. That is going to be a fuel leak down somewhere. Most likely it's a check valve inside of this fuel module. This fuel module doesn't seem to give as many problems as the older 3-filter one. This is actually a better fuel module. Next time I get one in here with the 3-filter fuel module, then I'll do a video on it. Matter of fact, I actually have one that I took off of a truck. I'll insert it in the video. But so you do that, you hand prime it, come up here, you crank it up. Good morning. It's early. You come in here, let it go through its cycle. Turn this AC off. See how fast it cranked? Normally it'd have to spin and spin and spin for about 30 seconds before it busts off. That is going to be the cam sensor down there. I mean the crank sensor, what I showed you. Now, whenever you, like I said, if you have to hand prime it, and hand priming it actually makes it crank, then you're going to be a fuel problem. But it's an easy way to tell on the Freightliner Cascadias with the Detroit, the DD13 or DD15, whichever one it is. I'm telling you, it's so easy. Just go up there. At first, if it will not start and just spins and spins and spins, this is if you don't have a scanner, of course, and all. Just go up there, pump that primer. If it cranks after you get resistance and you know you're pumping fuel, then you got a fuel problem. If it still doesn't want to crank and it takes longer to crank, then it's going to be the cam sensor 100%. Not the sensor itself, but like I said, the wire. For some reason, Detroit, they've changed their wiring from when they had the 60 series, and it's a little bit thinner wire. Once you strip it back behind the loom, you'll see it's real thin wire, and the oil leaks on it like a Detroit always leaks oil. but the oil leaks on it, and it makes the outside of the wire soft. And you could, if you'll just give it a little tug and grab it, you'll see it'll pop right in half. The wire will actually be disconnected, or you know, maybe a few strands connected. But I've had 5 of those happen in the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 months probably, and all of them was the sensor, I mean the harness going to the sensor. And it's right by the where it plugs in. Normally it's an easy check. You're gonna you could actually check it by unplugging it and turning the key on and running a continuity check on it. What you can do is go where the plug is and go back in the wire about, I'd say about 4 feet, and check it and make sure you got continuity. If you do have continuity, then you know it's something else. But I can pretty much guarantee you, it's gonna be the cam sensor, and you'll be sending me a message saying thank you. Because I know a lot of Freightliner Cascadia drivers that's been fighting this, and they brought it to me, and I've, you know, it took me a couple times, but I did figure it out, and that's what it's been every time. So hey, y'all have a good day, and I hope this video is helpful to you. I will do a fuel module video for you to show you how to change the check ball and those fuel modules, or the actual check valve itself. And it's not going to be today, of course, but I actually have a fuel module I'm going to break down and show you how to fix that. But so y'all have a great day. Subscribe. The channel is How to Fix My. If you have a hard time finding the channel, type in Freightliner Cascadia spins slow to start, or type in check engine light must watch. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. Have a great day. Bye. This is the 3-filter module I'm referring to. A lot of people are actually taking this and swapping it over to an update on the 2-filter module. It comes with lines, new sensors, pretty much everything you need to swap it over. But yeah, this is the 3-filter module. And to be honest with you, it's kind of a pain in the butt, this one here is, but change it over to the 2-filter one, you'll have a lot less trouble.